Welcome everyone back to another video. I'm back with FIFA 22 My Career Mode Part 2. Obviously we're playing with Chelsea. This is the Chelsea career mode. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Part 1's already out, so if you haven't seen it, go give it a view after this if you haven't seen it already. It was awesome. We played PSG in this pre-season tournament, the American Cup. And trust me, it was not easy to come back from behind, but it was an awesome game, so I recommend giving that a watch. But as you can see there, our table is Chelsea, Bergamo, Inter and PSG. We've got Inter today. We've already played PSG, so we're going to get straight into that game in a second. I thought I'd quickly show you my squad and what the changes I've made, but if you haven't already, then make sure you hit that like button if you do like this type of videos. It'll help with the algorithm massively, and also if you haven't subscribed already, then do consider hitting that subscribe button. We're on 151 subs, which is crazy from what we were on just literally a couple of weeks ago. So if you haven't subscribed already, I'd really appreciate it, and for those who have, I appreciate you guys so much, so thanks for that. And also ring that bell so you get notified as soon as I upload. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram as well. Both will be linked in the description below. And let's quickly show you the squad. So if you recall, last time we played like a 5-3-1, I think it was, or something like, it was like 5 at the back. But what I chose to do is actually go for a 4-5-1, and the reason why is because it allows me to have the 3 centre mids together of Jorginho, Kante and Kovacic, which is a killer, trio in the midfield. And then it allows me to have my both wingers on Pulisic and Ziyech with the pace. I've put Lukaku up front for this game, and we'll bring Havertz in later, with both my wing backs of Chilwell and James, who can push up as well. Now I know that some of these players aren't in their most like natural place. Obviously, if you look at both wing backs, they're playing literally left back, stuff like that. But I just want to try it out for this game. It's against Inter, and if not, we'll go back to what it was, which I think it was literally 5-2-3. Yeah, that's literally what it was. So we'll go back to this if it's not, if 4-5-1 don't work out. And there's also this one, but we'll stick to this depending on how it goes for the 4-5-1. Another thing I wanted to do just before we get into the game is actually try and put in an offer for a centre back, and the reason why is because we've got a killer centre backs of Rudiger and Silva. Now the other centre backs we've got is Christensen, which is where is he? He's down here, and we've also got Chalobah as well. Now although I would like to see their progression slightly, especially Chalobah, he's 76 rated, and I know it says Aspi's an option as well, but I'm just thinking if we could essentially have a more higher rated centre back. I am looking to obviously increase their ratings with the player development, but I think as a short-term goal is to see a centre back that's a good replacement to go in straight away, and I do feel like there will be some sort of transfer request to leave. There might be some good offers for the centre backs anyway, so that's one thing we might do. But I think what I'll do is I'll go for that after the Inter game, so let's just get straight into the Inter game. All right, kickoff it is. I've got Lukaku playing for the first time this season, and it's literally against his former club. If you guys are familiar with the interview, that ruined Lukaku this season, maybe this is time for his redemption. But here we have Kovacic straight away. Kovacic shoots. Oh my god, that should have gone closer. That was good play from, I think it was Kante. See, this is why we need the trio, midfield trio.
So the corner played into the box. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way.
I also need to remember that in this preseason tournament, you can have up to 7 subs, which is that's pretty sick. So we'll make a lot of rotations. Here of Lukaku. He wants it back. It's not going to work out. They give the ball away. Here's Kante. Here's Mount. Lukaku. No, my God. Why are you going the wrong way?
Lukaku.
Go! And out of everyone, it's literally, who is it, Jorginho? Or is that Pulisic? Jorginho. Jorginho scores. I should have just shot with Lukaku there, but I thought it would be best to just get that official goal out of the way and then try and shoot. Chelsea 1, Inter 0. Ref. Pulisic though gets straight back up. Back to Pulisic. Here's Kante. Lukaku though. Lukaku. Oh my god! And it was who's offside? Was Pulisic offside? I think Pulisic might have been offside. Denzel gets a yellow card for that tackle. Wow, ref, that's a red. I think it might have been offside for Pulisic. Here's Barella. He passes it to Dzeko, but they can't get anywhere. Good defending from Chelsea. Here's Kovacic. No one on the wing. Oh, okay. Here's Kovacic with an immense amount of space. And Lukaku gets blocked off by Ranocchia. I don't even know how to say his name. Oh, here's Dzeko. But Kante. Kante, he's a machine. Another foul, but play on from the ref. Through ball to Ziyech. Ziyech crosses it in. Kovacic. Oh my god. And it's the second yellow for Brozovic.
Well, the referee allowed them to continue, but now
But here's Lukaku. Shoots. Will he get a goal? He passes it back. Kante. Lukaku nearly had the chance to score against his former club or even assist, and neither was done. Completely gave me a heart attack, but one pass breaks through the midfield. Gets you wondering what's going on, because now Pulisic cuts back in. He's going to go for the shot. Kante, why did you... Why did he fall? Oh my god, Kante. That was the chance. Half time. Alright, we'll make 3 subs. Actually, you know what? I'll make those subs later. Everyone's still fit, and I want Lukaku to get a goal against his former club. Here's Kante, 1-2. Back to Kante. Back to Kovacic. Lukaku! Oh my god, I was spamming my shoot button. Come on. How have we not got a second goal? This is going to bite us. Because now here's Dumfries, who passes it to Dzeko, who bicycle kicks it to Chandler, whatever his name is. Dumfries gets it on the wing. Barella takes a shot. Oh my god, I literally just said. I just said that we're gonna, oh my god. This is why we need to score the second goal.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power.
He absolutely destroys it with that right foot of his into the bottom right corner. Mendy had no chance. Completely straight through. Alright, we've got some work to do. Lukaku gets the ball after a mistake from Inter. Back to Lukaku. Nope. Nope. Chilwell. Oh my god. Barella absolutely on fire right now. Ran all the way down the wing. Done most of my players. But Thiago Silva's there for the rescue. Here's Ziyech. Lukaku looking for an option. Passes it to Jorginho. Back to Lukaku. Ziyech. Lukaku. Lukaku scores to make it 2-1 against his former club, and he will celebrate. He will celebrate, that's for sure, with a couple of backflips. That was insane, I'm not gonna lie. A very good play from Chelsea. Here we go. Lukaku, Jorginho, Ziyech, Lukaku, and a little tap into the bottom left corner is all it took. Lukaku puts Pulisic all the way through. Has he got the pace to go on? And no, he doesn't. Handanovic deals with it perfectly. Is Ziyech making a run down the middle? The positioning isn't very good, I'm not going to lie, from Lukaku, but it is time to make those changes. All right, that's the team for the balanced game plan with Kante in his right position. So there's hardly any of the minuses. Only Havertz up front, Hudson-Odoi in, Alonso in, Aspi in, and Saul in as well. Let's get the win.
This could be the equaliser. Can they stop it going?
Oh, that was close. They could have got a second goal there.
Defending to thwart him. The high
That was me
press
totally
very
not,
much
sweating.
a fantastic piece of
But here's
defending.
Sanchez. They're just passing it outside the box. Let's keep them outside the box. No, offside.
Level here. Still a chance.
Yep.
Well, it-
Jorginho, all the subs coming off. They've got Lautaro Martinez on with Dzeko going off. We've made our fair subs. I think we've got some left anyway. Is Reece James. Oh, who tries to make a through ball to Saul, but it was too early, too early.
well, the big-
Chelsea we need one more goal to just relax and go defensive,
Overall, I think win.
because we do not want to draw with Inter Milan.
Nicely saved.
Mendy catches that clean. Oh, what, Rudiger, do you mind?
Throw in here.
What was that? Inter are throwing the pressure on really high to the point where I might have to go into the balanced. Let's go back into balanced, because that's where we got the goals. Here's Havertz,
With Havertz.
who's got the pace, fresh legs. He passes it to Ziyech. Will Ziyech catch? No, he won't.
And intercept.
Oh my god, what a pass back. That was nearly was an own goal.
Barella. And he
What
takes it
a
on.
block from Rudiger. That was good, and that's game over. 2-1 to Chelsea. That was a very well hard fought game. We didn't need to come back from behind, but we did need to
Really competitive game.
work quite a bit there.
Just about edged it over.
We maintain our first position. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. And there you have it, the standings with Chelsea on 6 points. Paris Saint-Germain won their last game, so they've won 3 points. Inter have only got 1, which means they must have drawn their first game and lost this one, and same with Bergamo. So we'll advance up until the game, and we've got training day. So we've received a bid from Arsenal for Antonio Rudiger for 44.6 million. Now, Antonio Rudiger here, yep, I know all of this stuff, yep. So Antonio Rudiger, he's currently 28 years old with a 85 overall. Personally, I want to keep him. I don't care. He's been awesome. This is real life. I feel like I'm talking about real life as well. But I'm going to reject the offer. I don't even want to sell him at all. Well, certainly not to Arsenal, that's for sure. If I am going to sell him, it ain't going to be to Arsenal, so jog on, mates. So remember when I was saying that I would prefer to sign a young centre-back who we can use to put on when either Thiago Silva or Rudiger haven't exactly got the fitness, because they'll be playing a lot of games. Rudiger is 28, I believe, but Thiago Silva, he's fairly older, so if we can have a centre-back who we know we can put on, and I know I've got Malang Sarr, but the rating is really low. The player development is going to come in first with him, and Christensen is probably going to be the one who will go. And Aspi, I know we've got Aspi, but I need, he's one, and I need another possible replacement, and there'll be constant rotation between these guys. So we'll put in an offer for Jules Koundé, who Chelsea are really trying to get, and they tried to get him in the last transfer window, but Sevilla were fairly strict on that. But let's go and shortlist and view. We do not want to pay the £104 million release clause. Same office as FIFA 20, and I'm assuming 21. Alright, we're going to skip all the small talk and let's offer a transfer fee. So the current value is 45 million for a 22-year-old centre-back who's 83 overall. Let's go for, let's not all the way lowball him, and let's offer him 44 million, and let's see if we can, bump the price down a little bit. So they go to, let's discuss alternatives. What they want is they want Jorginho as an exchange player and a financial sum of £37.6 million. Hell no. We are going to not do that. And we are going to propose another. What we'll do is we don't want to exchange Jorginho, and I'm not sure if I want to get rid of any of the defenders we do have. I'll be honest. Christensen, I'm thinking really hard. I want you guys to let me know if we should get rid of anyone and who I should put up in the transfer list to go. Another player that I want to try out. Obviously Kunde didn't work out, but I really like Kimmich from Bayern Munich. And I think if I could get him in and we can rotate him between Jorginho, Kovacic and Kante, having the three midfield. I know he's a CDM, so it's slightly different. Let me just quickly check something. If we also play the formation 4-1-4-1, then he'll work in that CDM role that we have. I think, you know, we're going to be doing a lot of rotations, a lot of different formations. And even if we don't play a 4-1-4-1, we can play him slightly out of position in that 5-2-1, I think it was, or 5-3-2 or whatever it was, or the new formation we played, or 4-5-1. But we'll make it work. Let's approach it. So he's currently on, his value is 93 million though. That's the problem. He doesn't have a release clause, which means our whole transfer budget is gonna go just like that. So yeah, let's not get him. On the top of my head, I can't think of a transfer that I need or want. So if you guys in the comments below for me, let me know who I should get, who's a good amount. Let me know, give me some list of names, and also make sure that you let me know who I should sell. At least that way we can at least have all. Aaron Wan-Bissaka went to Barcelona for 33.6 million. What the hell are they thinking? Let's get into this match. Chelsea versus Bergamo. This is the team we're going to go for against Bergamo. It's a slightly less quality. I've got some of the second team players playing, some of the players that don't normally get game time. So we've got Chalobah on, Christensen on, we've got Loftus-Cheek on, and Hudson-Odoi on, because this is obviously, we're playing Bergamo. They're bottom of our group, so we can take it slightly easier. We got Kepa on as well to give him a chance. So yeah, let's go give this one a go. Kickoff it is. Chelsea versus Bergamo Calcio. Never heard of that team before.
What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, both these teams will be looking for a strong finish to the group stages here today. In what has been a
Chelsea obviously have won all their games so far. This is the third game of the pre-season tournament. I think after this, it literally works in like a Champions League format, doesn't it? Where you obviously have the you know, the whole group stage, and then I think it's knockout, round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, and then you have the final. If we win this, we get, I think, 10 million as a 10.8 million, I believe. Oh my god, Reece, really? But yeah, this will help towards the goal of the financial one, and it also lets me get a grip on the team before we head into, you know, the big leagues. We're just passing it back really slowly here. We're just going to break them out. On the wing to Reece James. Reece James got the pace on Zappacosta. Former Chelsea player Zappacosta. Here we go. Kovacic shoots and completely zaps it. What team is Bergamo Calcio? Because Zappacosta, I forgot what team he went to, but Kovacic, turn, shoots. Oh my god, man. Come on, Kovacic. See, John Zuko, he ain't happy. If you guys know who Bergamo Calcio actually is, let me know, because they did the same in FIFA 20. No, not to him, you fool. They did the same in FIFA 20 with Juventus, where they called them Piemonte Calcio. I've forgotten which team Zappacosta went to. Here's Havertz, goes round, tries to keep Loftus-Cheek in. Come on, Havertz.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity.
Oh, Ziyech is through. He's completely through. Will you make this? Ziyech shoots, and it goes in, bottom right corner. One pass breaks it all from their own corner, I believe. And Ziyech does not know what to do. He's having a spasm attack. But Hakim Ziyech gets the decisive goal in this first half against Bergamo Calcio. That player completely fluffs it. Calm and collected. Kovacic wins the ball back. Passes it to Havertz, who's actually through the middle. Havertz passes it to Ziyech. No, he shouldn't have done that. Bergamo's defense is read that. Absolutely read that.
Plenty of options. Crossing opportunity. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Oh, tremendous block.
Great through ball to Hudson-Odoi, who hasn't really got in the game. He cuts in, passes it to, I don't know who, Loftus-Cheek. Back to, oh, nearly back to Hudson-Odoi. Half time. Muriel just runs through all of us. He's ran through the whole squad. He crosses it. It's criminal how he managed to get through and even get a shot off. Come on, Chelsea, we need to wake up. We need to get one more and not just sit behind one goal. Because we know what that can do to us. Hudson-Odoi gets the ball back with the clear pace. He passes it back to Havertz, who shoots. What shot was that? Oh, Bergamo catch the ball again. His mallet. Oh, he shoots. Kepa with the very good save. Had to die for that one. They've got 6 shots on target. We've had 1 and we've scored that 1. This isn't good though. We need to get one more goal to just be comfy. Ball over the top. Here's Alonso. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi passes it back. Oh, and it goes. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Yellow card though. That should be a red, but Palomino gets a yellow card. It's a penalty to Chelsea. He passes it, but he takes out Hudson-Odoi in the box. Who's going to take the penalty? We will make our change after this as well. I've never taken a penalty on this game, but Havertz steps up. He's going to go for the bottom left corner.
A chance to extend their lead.
Bottom left and sort of middle left, but it's 2-0. Havertz scores his second. Did he score the first one? No, he scores his first one. Sorry, Hakim Ziyech scored the first one. Havertz and Hakim Ziyech both on the score list. Calm penalty, very calm. We'll make our changes now as well. Alright, so we got Pulisic on, Chilwell on, Saul on, Werner, Kante on. One thing I might do is buy a right winger because it seems as though Mount being injured, Ziyech is my only option. So I might need to keep one more just so I can keep that rotation up in case one of them get injured. But let's get into the second half.
Managing to beat him. It's been aimed towards the front post.
They've got a header on and Kepa. Kepa's done really well so far. He's had quite a bit of shots come after him. Here's Saul. Referee, that should be a foul. But now it's offside anyway. Here's Werner to Pulisic. Back to Werner, who cuts in and allows Saul to go through, but it is just not enough. Here's Saul, who gets the ball and passes it to Pulisic, who runs with the fresh legs. And he runs too far, for God's sake. Now Malininsky, he's doing the same thing down the wing. But he has no one in the middle. What's he going to do? He's going to take it on himself. And he passes it to someone who... No clue who all of these names are, I swear.
He reacted so quickly there.
Is Saul. Back to Pulisic. Werner. Back to Pulisic. What a play. Will Werner. Pulisic gets a goal, 3-0. That was a very good goal, very good team goal down that left-hand side between Saul, Werner and Pulisic. Great 1-2s there.
Well, here's the replay, and it shows how patient they were in the build-up.
1-2, back to straight into the top right corner for this left foot of Christian Pulisic. 3-0 to Chelsea, keeping a clean sheet. Perfect. Here's Saul. Will he be able to get his first goal? But what he does is he passes it to Werner, who gets his first goal for this season. Timo Werner comes on, not only does an assist, but now scores, and Saul also comes on and gets an assist. Was also part of the second goal. 4-0 to Chelsea. Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, and Timo Werner. Now that is an attack that is definitely on tune. I mean, all of our attackers have scored apart from Lukaku. Obviously, he's not on right now. But here, we may have one more as Sal runs down, breaks an ankle. Pulisic is offside. Great. It's Pulisic. He's not done. Yes, he is.
Stoppage time situation. 2 minutes the word.
Chelsea. There we go. 4-0. Unbeaten throughout this pre-season tournament. We faced everyone in this group, and we have won it all. Now, I'm not sure if we play everyone twice. I think that's just it. And there you have it. Chelsea won 4-0, which means they're through to the semi-final, and they are up against Sporting Lisbon, who have also made it to the semi-finals. Kai Havertz is second on top scorers, and yeah, I mean, this is pretty decent. Marcus Rashford went to Atletico Madrid. Fair enough, he needs to leave, to be fair. We've got some messages here. So we've got so as I mentioned, with Mason Mount being injured, Hakim Ziyech is my only right wing, and obviously I've wanted to rotate Hakim, but I couldn't really for someone in an equal position. So I thought we'd get a youngster in the right wing, and the one I've come to after a bit of searching for a good amount of money is Francisco Trincao. So obviously he's from Barcelona, but he's currently, I think, playing at Wolves, or he's probably still at Barca, I'm not sure. But he plays right wing / right mid, which means that when we play the 4-4-2s or the 4-3-3s or even the 4-1-4-1, he can at least still play in that right mid position, whereas Hakim Ziyech can only play in the right wing right now. He's 21 years old, so we'll have him for a fairly long time, and we can do a lot of progression, but we don't have an overall for some reason, and I'm not sure why we don't. But he has good acceleration, sprint speed, agility, composure, and reactions. And yeah, let's put in a bid for it. Let's see what they are asking for as well. Great. So I can't buy him because apparently he's on loan, which is great. So screw that idea. Let's look for someone else. Second option for a right wing is Gabriel Jesus. Obviously he's 24 years old, slightly older, but he's got an overall of 83 rating. So we can do a bit of a bit of progression with that. And not only that, he can play right wing / striker, which isn't exactly what I'm after, but we can be sure that, you know, there's going to be he's going to be a good replacement, because we've got the likes of Mason Mount and Hakim Ziyech in that right wing position. So Gabriel Jesus isn't going to be the highest in terms of play time, but he will be a very, very good replacement and rotation player. So let's get a vote in for him. Hopefully we can at least buy him. Wow, it's gonna be like that. You know what, let's just get out of the Premier League. Oh, now this is a player. Federico Chiesa will be a huge right winger, but do we really need a massive player like Chiesa to come in and play alongside Mason Mount and Hakim Ziyech for that right wing position? Let's have a look still. Let's have a look. Federico Chiesa can play a lot of positions, which is why I think is the reason why we should go for him. Right wing, left wing, and right mid. So he can play in pretty much all of the formations we want to play him. And let's say, you know, we want to play him on the left because maybe we don't have Pulisic or we don't have Hudson-Odoi available. He can come in there as well, so he'll more likely be subbed on more than the other two that we tried. Hopefully they'll let us buy him. Yeah, currently why are you on why I'm gonna give up with that. I'm gonna give up with this. Unfortunately, that will be the end of today's episode. I do not know as to why I cannot buy players for some reason. They're either from rival clubs or all the one I want are on loan, and I have to wait till they return to their parent club. I don't know why you can't just talk to the parent club. and I don't know, it doesn't work like that clearly. So let me know who I can buy, who I should buy. Give me a list and I'll go through them one by one in the next episode. So hopefully you did enjoy this episode. If you did, do hit that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. We're on about 151, I think, which is amazing, and we just want to get higher, get to 200 as soon as possible. Also ring that bell so you get notified as soon as I upload. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, both will be linked in the description below. I hope you all stay safe and peace.